Good morning, YouTube. It's Grace Explosive with it once again. Well, this morning, yeah. Hope you guys are feeling blessed. You guys are productive in your days today. Whatever activities you got set for the day, hope you accomplish that. Whatever goal you got set for the day, I hope you accomplish that. Yeah, why not? But we're here vibing, meditating, holding the faith, keeping it real, no? But what I really want to talk to you guys about today, is the giant, the Goliath. You see, in life, I promise you, every great person had to endure a great fight, I'll get a story. Like David, David had to face Goliath, little shepherd boy, but yet still he had to go against the giant Goliath. You look at Daniel. Daniel was thrown into the lion's den, He was in prison and was thrown in the lion's den, fed to the lions. But still he had overcame, If you look at Joseph, Joseph was betrayed by his brothers, It was sold into slavery. But still he overcame, Samson was betrayed by his woman, Delilah. So it goes on and on. Moses had to go against Pharaoh to free the children of Israel, out of Egypt's bondage of slavery. So it goes on and on. So never you think that you're the only one that has to endure some type of a tribulation, Because all those great persons of old, they had to. And I guess if you need good in life in general, you gotta have endurance, Or they got a script. They said a whole saying. They say, the race is not for the strong or the battle for the swift, but those who could endure unto the very end, So endurance is key in day-to-day life, And I consider it been like that from the very beginning of life, From the very beginning of life, it's been like that. It's been a challenge, From that very second that the appearance that went in intercourse, no? That very second or that I discharged to her mom's, right? That when the race started. You had to fight. The fight to get to that ovary. To start the fertilization process, you know. So it's been a race, been a journey, been a challenge from the very beginning. But you made it. Made it to the ovary. Made it through all those processes, you know, fertilization, growing into a little zygote, a little fetus, until you was ready to come through the womb, no? So look at it like this. Look at it like this. What you think happened to all those other individuals that was in that sack of semen? Because it was like thousands of individuals that was in that same sack of semen, no? That your dad had discharged. But fortunately, you got to come here, no? All that is didn't. They already died out from there. So, yeah, you gotta be grateful, no? Regardless. Regardless of your situations, you know? Be grateful. Be strong and persevere, no? Endure. Because at the end of the day, that's where victory lies, alright? Yeah. So if the egghead did it, I can do it. And you also could get it done too. You know? I can do all things. I can do all things through Christ who strengtheneth me, you know? The same strength that David used to slew Goliath. The same strength that Samson used to slay the Philistines. Yeah. The same strength that parted the Red Sea. So Moses and the children of Israel could have got a clear passage to safety to the promised land, no? The same strength. It exists today, you know? It's there, you know? It's there to access. It's there to access. So let's just do that, alright? be strong and endure. It's a beautiful morning, beautiful day. Sun is out, nice, shining, everything's looking nice and green, lush. Bees are out, birds are out, butterflies are out, The bees, the birds, the butterflies. Oh, the bees, the birds, and the butterflies are out doing their thing, no? They're not being bothered. They're staying in line and in tune, with life. You guys are so cool. You guys are so cool, man. I want to thank you guys for your support, Thank you for supporting the community. We're building this channel. I want to hit a certain number of subscription so we could start live streaming, you know what I mean? I'm going to create a pod, I told you. I'm going to turn this channel into a podcast in a few. As soon as we'll be able to live stream. So, thank you guys for the support. Thank you for sharing these videos around. Friends, families, loved ones. Thank you for liking, commenting, interacting. And thank you for your subscription, being a member of this community, Now, you see, sometime in life, I'm going to tell you this. It might seem like you're not getting ahead, not getting forward, Like you've been set back, You might see a lot of people getting ahead, getting things done, living your dream, but you be wondering, like, what is it that you did, Oh, what did I do? Or even what did I didn't do? Sometimes it goes like that too, Oh, why didn't I do this? Why did I do that? But I tell you this, yeah? The greater man is above, He sees all things. He's in control. The good, bad, and ugly. God is in control. You're not sleeping. You're observing. So don't worry about that. Everything that you see happen in life happen for a very good reason. Even the things you think might be bad. If you just look into it very deeply. It happened for a good reason. So, sometimes you might feel like you're not getting forward, or you've been set back or stuck in a situation for a period of time or whatnot. But I always look at it as I look at it as a catapult effect, You see a slingshot or a catapult, you gotta pull it back. You pull that catapult back, slingshot. That's what I look at it as, the setback. I look at it as a catapult effect. Because for you to propel the slingshot and hit that target, you gotta pull it back. And the more you pull it back, the more force it could navigate to go towards that target when you release it, no? So look at it like this. God's in control, and sometimes he pulls things back for you. Set it back for a later date, you know? Because only he knows. If it had granted unto you sooner, it could have affected in so many different ways. If he had granted earlier, could have been a curse instead of appearing to be a blessing, no? So, yeah, I look at it like that. So don't feel bad. Don't feel discouraged or broken when things are not like going forward for you as fast as you wanted to. You know, sometimes God is just like slowing down things for the better. A later day, a better day, you know. Bigger things happen, better things happen then, no? Than if he had granted to you before. So, don't be discouraged, alright? Patience is a virtue, you know? Virtuous thing. I think patience was mentioned in the book twice. Patience is a very virtuous thing. So you got to be patient, because everything in life takes patience, no? It takes time to be processed, to be completed. So, yeah. Those are just a few pointers I got for you guys today. Beautiful day, early day. Still gonna be trying to do something progressive. I don't know what it might be. Some editing and whatnot. Or even just some self-searching, you know. Come to terms with oneself. So you guys have a great day. You know, we'll spend time with families, friends, loved ones if you have to. Make a call if you have to. Reach out to someone if you got to, you know. Tell someone that you love them if you got to. Or you care if you got to, or you understands, you know. Or hears you. Make a difference, you know, that this world needs. It all begins with you. Change within oneself. Bring forth change within an environment. So it all begins with you. So you guys stay motivated. Stay positive until I see you in the next video. Yeah.